It's Saturday morning, September 14th, 2019, and what a nice little change of scenery. Look at this! Looks like we got ourselves a little fallen tree here. But aside from that, this is going to be a very shaky cam edition of the diary. I didn't film anything throughout this week, so just wanted to kind of sum up and get on here and say hello to the diary, and this is what I'm doing. I just figured I haven't really used my car in about a week because I've just been doing other stuff that hasn't required me to use my car. So I was like, I gotta get out of the house, first of all, and second of all, I gotta use my car because I just want to avoid a dead battery situation. So I got in my car and I just drove out here. I like this place. I come here about maybe a couple times a year. It's a very nice place to be in, especially in the morning now, like in autumn. It's beautiful and the birds are singing, chirping. There were a couple of cool things that happened throughout this week. One was that I finished recording all the instruments for that song that I started working on, and that was really cool because now all I have left is the vocals, and I want to do like a live take of that and put the whole thing up on YouTube when it's all done. And then the second really cool thing that happened was that there was the Apple conference, the keynote for the new iPhones, and they released new iPads and new watches and all kinds of things. And a couple of the people that usually watch my Twitch streams when I did gaming on a regular basis, they wanted to see my reaction live to because I've talked about getting a new iPhone on the stream a lot. So people were interested to see my reaction to the new iPhones and all that sort of stuff. So I streamed the whole thing. It was really late for me. It was 8 p.m. when they started. It was about 9:30 something when they finished. And so here's my reaction.
Battery life is really important to customers.
Yes.
And last year with the iPhone XR, we already had the longest battery life in an iPhone ever. Now let's talk about camera.
Yes.
The iPhone is the world's most popular camera because now you can take a wide camera shot like this, but switch to the ultra wide to reveal the scale. This is doing an optical zoom out 2x, so you can capture way more without moving. Let's talk about night mode.
Nice.
This is for those very low light environments, like outdoors at night or inside a dimly lit restaurant. And night mode comes on automatically when it's dark enough to brighten photos and reduce noise.
I wonder how that...
Here's an image with night mode turned off.
Right.
Here it is with night mode turned on. Now we make it great to capture in all the formats you love because we support 4K resolution up to 60 frames per second, slow-mo, time-lapse, cinematic video stabilization, and now extended dynamic range at 4K up to 60 frames per second. And this is across both cameras, which is pretty cool.
That's impressive.
We've also updated our front TrueDepth camera to a wider 12 megapixel sensor. So now you can still take your 7 megapixel selfies as you normally would, but simply rotate to landscape to capture even more people using that wider sensor. Also on the front camera, we've added 4K video with extended dynamic range up to 30 frames per second. You can also capture on the front at 4K 60 as well. Now we've also added slow motion video to the front camera for the first time. Now we think this is going to be really fun.
This is amazing. Like the new iPhone, this recent, the latest generation is amazing. Like that camera, the fact that you have the front-facing camera shoot 4K 60 now as well is like that's mind-blowing to me. You have stabilization built in. That's so awesome. There's been a couple of generations of iPhone in the past couple of years that I just looked at and was like, okay, okay, great, you released a new phone. Is it super cool? Is it super unique and different from all the other ones before? Or all the other ones that are already on the market now? Not really. This one this year, though, really kind of surprised me. I really like pretty much everything that they showed about the new iPhone. And I want to get it. I still am not completely decided 100% on if I'm getting a regular iPhone 11 or if I'm getting a Pro. The regular 11 looks amazing, and that's the thing too. There's not like a huge leap in what you can do on like the base model, the simple model, and the Pro model. So I got some thinking to do, which is good anyway, because it's not like the iPhone is coming to Israel like in the next month at least, so it'll take a while. So I got some time. Plus, I mean, regardless, I'm not exactly quick to spend money, especially not an amount like that, so it's all good. And so that was that, and like in terms of the stream, that was the only thing I streamed this month so far, thus far. And I'm actually very happy with it. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to squeeze any more streams this month. I don't really know that I want to. I think I'm kind of just done, at least for a while. I want to focus on other things, as I said in the previous entry or whatever it was. Just want to do a bunch of things, and like streaming has been such a, like, on one hand it's been fun. On the other hand, it's been like a little bit of a burden. And if not quit it completely forever, at the very, very least, I think it's very, very healthy for me to just take a good long break from it. So enough about that now. Whoa. I don't know if they're shooting ducks here or what, but man, every time I come here there seems to be gunshots. Alright, so before I wrap this up for this week, I just want to shoot some video and just want to show it on here of some cool scenery from here, because once again I come here maybe a couple times a year. I think it's just interesting to document this place throughout the year because it changes the colors, the everything. So anyway, here's some cool footage. Oh, and look at this little Christmas tree of olive branches that I found. Check this out. I'm just gonna do a little walk about here. Look at how cool this is. It's literally, it looks like a Christmas tree. That's amazing. Alright, so that was fun. I gotta do this more often. Just get out of the house and film diary entries. Although I got very lucky with this today because there's like no people here. It's early Saturday morning, so I really lucked out with this place. I'm not sure what my plans are for next week yet, but I'll try to keep up with the diary, and so until next week.